Hello everyone, and welcome to the Viperbite Network. Tonight we're going to be doing part 1 of our review on the Ruger 1022 Charger Takedown. So tonight is just going to be a tabletop review, and we'll also show you the optic that we got for it. So without further ado, I'll have Missy scan over and we'll just kind of do a little unboxing here. So as you can see here, this is the hard case that it comes in. Now the standard Ruger Charger 1022, I believe, comes in a soft case. But like I said, this is the Takedown version, so it comes with a nice case here. Of course, you got all the stuff. I always love how Ruger does that, where the person signs where they shot one. You know, the basic manual and some of the other stuff from Ruger. You got anybody who's bought any guns knows they all come with that stuff. Ruger Charger also comes with a UTG Bipod, and that's the instructions for assembly. We of course assembled this without instructions, which I wish we'd have read them before we did it. But let's go ahead and show you the pistol. So just like the regular 1022 Takedown, there you go. The Takedown version comes in this green laminated wood. It's kind of unique. This gun, of course, is empty. You can see the bolts locked back. No magazine in it. Here's what the other side looks like. There's some real nice design on that wood. Okay. This pistol does not come with an optic. It comes with a rail here, as you can see. So you either got to buy sights or you have to buy a scope for that, and we'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute. It also comes with, supplied with, the UTG Bipod. And there's our kitty Simmy. Is she in the picture, Missy? Hello, Simmy-tron. Maybe we need to go cat hunting tonight. Oh, which, by the way, Missy, go ahead and scan back over. You'll notice I'm in colors here tonight. It's March Madness, and of course the UK Wildcats. I'm kind of more of a U of L fan, more of a Patino fan, but we all know that the Wildcats are ranked #1 and favored to win the NCAA men's tournament. So, you know, I figured I would support the team there. And if they do go all the way, it'll be 40-0. So you've been hearing a lot of the hardcore Cat fans going 40-0, 40-0. But anyway, that's another story. So back to the gun here. Okay, everyone, we're back. We had to delete some video there. We were running out of time, so you got to hear my rant about the UK Wildcats, and you know. And so now we're going to talk about this bipod. It's a pretty nice bipod here. Fits right here. Comes unassembled. This is padded underneath, so it doesn't hurt your stock. But it's pretty basic. See if I can get it on here without taking too much time. So the actual proper way, and Missy and I are still debating this, is for this to be forward. And these, of course, just pop down.
It just looks weird forward.
It does. And, you know, this bipod is only about, I think, 6.5 inches high, but the legs only extend that far. And they tighten back down there. So that's pretty solid. Okay. Now, the Charger Takedown comes with the new BX-15 magazine from Ruger, and this can be used on any 1022 Charger. What's also nice about it, if you wanted, the 25 BX-25 magazine can fit in there, and so can the 10 right in there. So we'll just put that in so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Let me get the, of course the case comes with a lock. Let me get the case out of here real quick. So we got some room. This case isn't too bad. I mean, it's nice to have. Alright, so let's talk about a few of the features of the gun. Like I said, it comes with this rail here, so you can mount a sight on it. I would think most people would probably mount a scope on it, and we have one we're going to show you here. Yeah, it's a good size scope. So, but also, this comes with a standard A2 grip. So, you know, for the AR-15, there's all kinds of different grips out there, and you know, you can order and just bolt it right on with it. And so you can customize that a little bit. Okay? Alright. Also comes with threaded barrel. I believe this is 1028 threads. There you go. So, what is that good for? You can add a suppressor. It's kind of nice. You want to pay the $200 tax stamp and go send your fingerprints and everything to the ATF, I guess. Something about the 1022 charger. A lot of people are concerned because they say, hold it, you know, you're taking this thing apart. But what keeps it tight is you're going to see this little kind of gnarled, it's a nut there. And I don't want to adjust it because we've got this set perfect. So when you go to turn it and click it on, let's see if I can do it there. You might not be able to see this, but there's a resistance there. Just a little bit of resistance, and that's perfect. Of course, the barrel goes actually into the action, so it's pretty good. It's got your basic safety under here, and then your mag release. Basic 1022. You can get the I think it's called the BX trigger for this. This trigger, they say, is at about 6-7 pounds of pull. We haven't shot this yet, so that, like I said, that's going to be part 2 of this video, and we'll shoot that one in a couple of weeks when we go camping. Actually, about a week and a half. We're going to Otter Creek, and they have a tube shooting range here. So, you know, that's basically it on just the tabletop review. But a question you all may be asking is, you know, what is this thing good for, right? Well, you know, if you put just a real light scope on it, I guess you could take it out hunting. I will tell you the reason we bought it. Some of you have seen some of my other videos, especially when we're at the outdoor shooting range. You'll probably see that I'm usually the one shooting there, and the reason is because Missy has her Ruger 1022, or I'm sorry, her Ruger SR22 pistol, but she doesn't have a rifle to shoot, and she's also cross-eyed dominant. So, what that means is it's difficult for her to shoot a regular rifle. So we decided to get this for her to be able to shoot at the tube range, you know, where she can just sit back and basically using the scope that we bought, which is a scout scope, and be able to have fun at the tube ranges along with me when I'm shooting, you know, my rifles and stuff like that. So, but the optic that we bought for this, and I will show you this thing's a tank. So let me cross into the picture there. Then I'll come back over. Look at this thing. This is, and I want to read this because this is a mouthful, and I had to do a lot of research to find this. This is the UTG Power 2x7x44 AccuShot Scout Scope. I'll explain why that's important in a second here. But I'm going to go ahead and mount this thing on it and then talk a little bit about the specs. So I'm going to cross back over here. Now Missy was the one that originally put this on. Now this has not been sighted in or anything like that, but it's got some like thumb screws right there. I don't know, Missy, can you get in there and show them? right there. Okay, supposed to return to 0 pretty well. Tightens right up. Okay, but let me go over the specs on this thing, because this pretty slick little scope. So we were able to pick up the 1022 Charger Takedown for just a little over $400, and this Leapers UTG AccuShot scope, Scout scope, was $169 off Amazon. Okay, and I know that this thing looks like a tank on here, but the one thing you got to understand is this is going to be used, this plinking gun for Missy is going to be used for bench rest shooting only. And that's why we had to find a Scout scope, because, you know, a normal rifle scope has around 3 to 5 inches of eye relief. This has got 9 to 11. Okay. What else is great about it, why I didn't go with a pistol scope, even though it has a long, you know, most pistol scopes eye relief is, you know, like 12 to 20, they vary. But pistol scope parallax is normally set at around 35 yards. Some go up to 50. What's great about this scope is this will adjust parallax from 10 feet to affinity. And it might be 10 yards, sorry about that, 10 yards to affinity. So there's no parallax error. So if Missy wants to, you know, if we can find a range that goes out, well, the tube ranges we go to are usually 100 yards, but if she wants to try some precision shooting with this being a 2-7 power, you know, she's able to do that because she can adjust for parallax on that. And she can comfortably sit at the bench and not have to stick her face up so close to this. She can actually sit back about a foot and, you know, just aim like this. And we'll kind of show an example of that. So, but let me talk here about this scope, because the reviews on this, and I know UTG has had some bad reviews every now and then, this scope is really coming in with some pretty good reviews. But let me go over some of the unique features on it. First off, it's not your normal red, green, black. Okay, this is an illuminated scope, but it's got 36 colors. So using this adjustment up here, the green and red, you can go through and get any colors from white, purple, pink, I mean, you name it. Fuchsia, yeah, you can. So, you know, it's, and where that helps is depending on the light, you know, red or green just might not be the right color, so you can adjust that if you want. And if you think it's kind of fun, that's cool. It does have a mil dot reticule. Sorry, I may be mispronouncing that. It's a 30mm tube here. Okay, and it's got emerald lens coating for maximum light transmission. It's got a built-in true strength platform, completely sealed nitrogen filled. So this thing is shock-proof, fog-proof, and rain-proof. Now, like I said, we're normally going to be shooting it at the bench, so, you know, that'll be undercover, but, you know, it's good to know that the thing's got some pretty good protection. It's got this dual color illumination, like I talked about, to accommodate all weather and light conditions. It's also, with these, has got the return to 0. So this side here is for your windage, I believe. Yep. And this side here is for your up and down. But what's nice is these lock and they also return to 0. Now on this side, this is your parallax adjustment. And then up here is your power adjustment. Okay. It came with 2 batteries. That was kind of cool. You only need one, of course. It also has these flip-up lens eye protectors or lens protectors. So that's kind of neat. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I don't know if this will work. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to get a different color.
Apparently you didn't like my fuchsia.
No, I didn't. Alrighty. There we go. I don't know, Missy, try to get the camera in there. Let's see if we can see that. I don't know if you're going to be able to.
You can. You can see the color anyway.
See the color in there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's purple. I don't know what it's showing up with on there, but it's kind of a purple color. So, okay, enough of that. Let's see. It's got etched glass for it, so it's not just, the glass is actually etched with the ridicule, so that's pretty good. And like I said, it had it also came with these Weaver rings. That's kind of good. You don't have to buy rings as a separate thing for it. So, you know, as a complete package, 169 bucks for what we're going to use it for. You know, this was a perfect setup to me. There's been a lot of questions. Even when the original Ruger Charger came out, I think back in like 2007, and they were in production for a few years, discontinued, you see all over is people don't know what sort of scope to get with this. And I'm going to sit down here in a chair and let Missy show you, because we actually tested this, you know, to see with that. And so person is able to sit back at about 11 inches, 9 to 11 inches, and comfortably, you know, with their breathing, she will be able to sit at a bench using this bipod and do a really good shoot with that. She should be able to comfortable. We might be able to put it up higher so she doesn't have to, you know, squint down too much. If we put it up on a bench instead of using the bipod. But, you know, that's perfect view right there. You know, if it was a regular rifle scope, those of you who had one, she'd be up here like this. She'd be up here like this. And that, you know, isn't very comfortable. And if she used a pistol scope, she'd be up here more like this. So, you know, the Scout scope was actually perfect for this if you're going to do bench shooting, all right? So, I just want to keep... Now I'm able to get all the colors. I just had green and white, and there we go, it's off. Another thing, too, is when the power's totally off, let's say your batteries go dead, you can still use this scope because it has the regular black, because it's actually etched into the glass. Okay? So, that's the little system here. It came with all the tools, a nice little cleaning cloth. With it, it's this scope itself with the covers on is almost 12.5 inches long. It's 3.5 inches. Why is that important? This will no longer fit in the case with this mounted. That's why we got the quick disconnects. And I'm probably going to buy a LaRue tactical scope, padded scope bag for it. But, you know, for plinking and having fun, this is really a pretty nice setup. I think we're going to like it. We'll see how it shoots. I know it looks like a tank, doesn't it? That's quite the little system. But hopefully Missy will like it. Are you going to be excited to shoot that?
Uh-huh.
You think you're going to be able to beat me with my regular 1022 takedown?
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll see. So we might have to make a wager who's going to be cooking breakfast on our camping trip.
Yeah, you don't even know what the pants are.
So anyway, that's it for part 1 of this video. Thank you for watching the Viper Bite Network, and please subscribe. You know, I don't put out a lot of videos, maybe one every few weeks or so, every month. Camping season's getting ready to come back, so we'll be doing our pod, our camping trip diaries. We call them the Puppy Pod Diaries, and we've shot a lot of video this winter, so there will be some more gun reviews on my Anderson Manufacturing AM-15, and also on the AK 47 clone I bought, the Centurion C39. That's going to be coming out. Missy and I also are going to be, we decided to get back to a little bit of traditional camping as we become glampers in the R-Pod. doing some Dutch oven cooking, so we might shoot some video of that. But anyway, part 2 of this will be coming up when we're actually at the tube range. Take care, be safe, have fun, love life. That's it for now.